Okay, welcome back to part 2 of Hisoka's week. This is the scary part, and this is where I literally don't know what I'm doing. We will see how it turns out in the end, because I have no idea. What I want to do first is I want to get myself some, like a teasing comb. Other combs probably work as well. I like this one because it tees a bit better, because it has like a lot of small, like, yeah, I don't know what you call them, like a brush. And I'm gonna use just this max hold, super hold. It has 5 out of 5 in hold. This is something bought from Tesco. I'm gonna start with that, because what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna tease the wig a lot. I'm gonna blow dry that and keep teasing and blow drying, and then I'm gonna comb it out, and then I'm gonna start over. As far as I understand, and I've seen in other YouTube videos, it's easier to style a wig if it's prepared that way. I don't understand why. It has something to do with the fiber, I suppose. I did notice that on the wig for Hyde, that's what I did on that in the end, when I figured things out, that I teased it a lot, hairsprayed it, blow dried it, and then I combed it out a bit, sprayed it and blow dried it, and then teased it, and I kept doing all that, and eventually I could shape it however I wanted and just add a little bit more hairspray to it. And that one was a spiky one. This one is going to be standing out a lot, so I will be using got to be glued spray as well. First step though, I'm gonna tease this. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna leave the layer on the outside around the entire wig untouched, because I want to kind of curl it up a bit so it gets a little bit wavy. So I'm gonna section it up. And now I'm gonna tease this. And now I thought I would gently brush some of that out, and after that I think that's I will see how that looks like, and hopefully I can start styling it into shape. So I think next step now is to put this in a ponytail and take it from there, because it's gonna need a cut before I can style it completely as well. I want to use one of these just normal scrunchies. Yeah, I think that's what it's called. And now I'm just gonna decide on the length here. So this wig is quite long, so I'm not gonna cut it close to the hairband. I'm gonna leave some here, but whatever I'm cutting off, I'm gonna keep it, because that's gonna be around the hairline. I'm gonna use a hairdresser scissor. I bought this online, very cheap, long ago. You can probably find these sort of things on Amazon or something. These are really good scissors for hair and wig. So I'm just gonna cut it. I don't know if I have any plan really. Okay, and I'm gonna save this hair. Let's see if I can put like a little thing around. All right, I cut this like a triangle sort of thing, like quite pointy, because I thought that's gonna help me get this shape that I want. So I have decided to put some of these, almost half, in a little ponytail in the back. Simply because I think it will help for it to stand up. Because all the other hair is gonna be covered here anyway, so I think it's just gonna help it out, and then I'm just gonna like add to it like that. And we will see. I'll work from there. Okay, so I had a little layer here that I just put on top of this weird bone I made, and I sprayed it a lot and blow dry it. So the last thing I want to do before the hairline is the hair I saved, which also is going to be trimmed, at least this part. And my idea was to kind of curl it a bit. I don't have a curling iron. I managed to kind of twist and turn the short hair, the front, with the flattening iron, but I didn't manage with the long hair. So I'm gonna do something else and see if that works. I thought if I braid it a bit and then use the flatten iron on the braid, see if that works. Okay, so here is how it looks like after I removed the braids. I left the braids in over the night. I've used the flat iron on the braid, made sure it was all warm. I had to go over it several times, and then I sprayed a little bit with got to be glued freezing spray, and then I left it over the night, and I think I'm quite happy with this. Yeah, that would look all right, I think. And now I'm gonna try to cover this mesh up and make it look nice, and then shorten it, and after that we're gonna do the hairline here around. All right, so my only issue here, I mean, this works quite well, I would think. If you look at this, it looks, no, for me, pretty okay. However, this here, it keeps falling down, so I might try this. I'm not sure. I need to cut some of the length off. Alright, so it's time for the hairline. I have gave that a go a little bit. This is gonna be trimmed down later. I'm gonna be trying this. And it says to use on damp hair, so I have water. I'm gonna use this as a glue. I take some of the cut off hair and basically glue it on. Like this. And blow dry it. I only just started, and it takes quite a long time for it to dry, unless I do something wrong here. I can feel that some of this that I started with have started to dry up, so I hope this will work. So this is how it looks like right now. I'm kind of happy with it. There are some few changes I'm gonna do. And you can learn from my mistake here. When spraying this hairspray, don't spray too close and not too much, because when you start seeing beads of hairspray, like drips of hairspray, it's gonna be very visible, almost like the glue, if you dry it up like that. So if that happens, I just smooth it out with my fingers like that, and then I blow dry it, so it smooths it out. So I'm very curious how this is gonna look like. So why don't we try it on? Alright, so I'm trying it on now. I'm gonna have to add a little bit more here because my hair is showing there. I will add a little bit anyways, but let's have a look. I have no idea how it looks like in the back right now because I haven't looked. Alright, now we're gonna work from here. I thought I would add a little bit more. I have some hair like this with a bit of length, and I thought that could be a good idea just to add a little bit, because if you look up close, when I see it, I see an edge. You see here an edge of where the hairline, like where I glued it on, sort of thing, and I kind of want to remove that. So I thought it would be better to just add a little bit of length, and then, you know, and then after that I'm gonna just put it on and somehow trim it. I have no idea how to do that, but that would be interesting. So that's how it is right now.